Hello, everybody. Pregame press. We told you we'd be back at you consistently with NFL episodes, and, well, we told you the truth. We're going to be here for a while. More NFL episodes coming your way. Me and Will Stewart. What's up, man?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Another episode, man. And you know it's football.
2 weeks.
It's football.
Yep.
So, next week, guys. So, we're doing today, quick rundown before we start, all rookie offense team. We both did our own.
Yep.
Next week will be defense.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we're moving on to, like award predictions, like stuff like that, leading up to the season. We may do a college football one.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
College football prediction, but we're get right into it. We're not really, again,
We don't want to waste time here.
starting with bang. So, Will, go ahead, my friend. Your quarterback for the all-rookie offense?
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
No surprise there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems obvious, right?
He's put in a good situation. That's why I picked him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I base mine off of.
Yeah, because good head coach. Well, I think good head coach.
We'll see.
I've seen.
Yet to see her mine in the NFL.
Good running backs. Good receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Questionable O-line.
Yeah.
Bad O-line.
Yeah, I feel like he's kind of put in the same situation Burrow was last year.
Yeah. Good weapons.
Yeah, and I don't like, obviously, I don't like, I mean, Steelers, Ravens, like, we don't like Zach Taylor, but I respect him as a coach.
Yeah, same.
He was good at developing, but they put Burrow in that situation where, like, terrible O-line with good weapons.
And you
Same
see
thing
what
with
happens. But hopefully it doesn't happen to Lawrence.
Yeah.
Snaps his leg, but it's same thing. Defense, I mean, just average, I'd say.
Maybe a little below average. Yeah.
But I'm going to go Trevor Lawrence. He's NFL ready. He was last year.
Okay.
I honestly think.
Okay.
So I'm going to go T-Law.
Okay. I got T-Law as well. Again, it's obvious, but it's the right thing to do, I think.
Yeah.
Like, as of now, he is the best situation around him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think, like, okay, so good weapons, good running back, so that's flex option, great coach.
Yep.
The O-line will struggle, but hopefully he can prove why this number one pick, and he hopefully won't get hurt like Burrow. But I think another quarterback who would be in the running for this all-rookie team quarterback is Mac Jones.
I agree.
Because he's put with a phenomenal coach, one of the best of all time,
And a great defense.
and a phenomenal offensive line.
And good weapons. I mean, they have Henry and
Good weapons. They got Henry and Aguilar.
And Jonnu Smith.
And Jonnu Smith.
So they can run the ball.
And then they have all those running backs. It's just, I didn't put Mac because it's a question to me of
Will he, like...
Belichick trusts Newton way too much.
Cam Newton just...
He's not it for this team.
He's just not good.
He's not it for this team.
Cam Newton, or Panthers Newton was good.
No, well, obviously.
Amazing, but
I just don't like him.
they never changed him.
This isn't like he's not used to this situation. Like, because Panthers never really had a good defense when he was there. Maybe in 2015.
Yeah, but that's about it.
So, I don't know. Maybe Jones, if he plays.
Yeah, I
But
just
I
don't
hope
know
he
if he's gonna
plays.
play or not. He trusts Newton too much. What about Fields, Will? What's your opinion on Fields here?
I mean, I like him as a player, but I feel like Matt Nagy is going to be him. I feel like he's going to do Matt Nagy things.
Trust Andy Dalton way too
Yeah,
much.
trust Andy Dalton, and well, the Bears are going to have a bad season.
He's the Bears.
10 years in a row now.
He's the Bears.
My God.
Yeah. And then, like I feel great about Fields. He doesn't have an offensive line either. That offensive line's shaky.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Like-
That's not a good situation.
So I feel kind of bad for him.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. And
I feel really bad. Actually, I feel bad for Fields.
I feel bad for A-Rob.
Yeah.
Put that man in a position to succeed, then you pick up Dalton instead of like the free agency quarterbacks that are actually on the market. Like, I'd rather have Fitz than Dalton.
Yeah. Well, why didn't they sign Fitz? That would have been nice.
He was
Him
available
Him and Fields.
before the football team, because it's a good vet. Andy Dalton's a vet. He's not good. He's a vet.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. So we're both having T-Law for that spot. So, Will, you did a running back and an honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
I just did a running back. So who's your running back for the all-rookie team? Running back 1 for the all-rookie team.
Javonte Williams.
Wow, of the Broncos.
Yes.
I
This
love-
dude, no, I'm telling you, like, this guy is so good.
Yeah,
Like
North
this-
Carolina.
This is, I don't know if you watched the game Miami.
Oh, I did. Put up 250 yards rushing.
That's so far we had, or
That whole run
the
was
DB,
just
and that was
nasty.
the Miami DB.
Career was ended that
I
day.
mean, he tried tackling him, but he misread it.
Mhm.
He was really low, and Devontae just
He lowered the shoulder.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's once I saw that, he booked it all rookie team for me. And then honorable mention, I think Najee Harris
Okay.
and Trey Sermon, both of them.
Okay, Trey
I like
Sermon.
both those guys because Trey Sermon, great O-line,
Okay.
veteran O-line.
And he's put in a situation where they're going to run the ball a ton in San
Yes, they have to.
Francisco.
Because the receivers, they're not bad, but they're young, questionable.
And their quarterback situation is questionable.
And
Like
then,
Jimmy G and Lance, like I don't like that at all.
I think Jimmy G will start, but I don't know.
I don't like either of those
He's
guys.
kind of overrated, honestly. Jimmy Ruff.
Yeah, he is.
And then I think Najee Harris, just because the talent he has to be there. Really bad O-line, but I think he'll still be a pretty good player this year. So those are mine.
Okay.
Devontae Williams from an all-rookie team.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I had Harris as an honorable mention. I did not put him up there, one, just because of his
O-line.
O-line situation is terrible.
And the new offensive coordinator, I don't know how they're going to
incorporate him in like that. Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying. I had another honorable mention too, which was Michael Carter from the Jets.
Other North Carolina running back.
Other North Carolina running back. Jesus Christ, they breed him, right? I would have put ETN too, but switching to receiver, basically. Gore's gone. Carter. He's not a terrible offensive line led by Benton.
Yeah.
So I feel like they can run the ball a little bit. I feel like he'll be really good as a rookie. A good young body for the Jets because they haven't had that in forever.
He'll get reps.
With Gore. But my running back one is Trey Sermon. We talked about this. Great offensive line.
Yeah.
They and it was just average. I feel like last year, but the things they did in free agency to improve that O line was incredible. They got Trent from Washington.
Yep. He'll play tackle.
That was the best improvement of the
This whole Mike McGlinchey at other side right side.
Jesus Christ! I mean that's insane.
That duo.
Of tackles.
There you go.
I know. I love Sermon because he's just and remember Jeff Wilson, hip contusion out at least the first 6 weeks of the season. So Sermon's going to be running back 2.
Is he still on the team?
Mostert's on the team. He'll be running back 1.
And then they might split carries.
And then Sermon because
Mostert's just going to get hurt.
Oh, we know that. He's fragile, very fragile. But I think Sermon's going to prove himself as a great running back too in San Francisco. He's got the O line and he's got the pound and ground with Shanahan.
Yeah, he loves that.
That they relied on.
Super Bowl year. That's what they did.
Yeah, but they did. They had Mostert, they had Kevin Coleman, and they just pounded the ball. And that's what they're going to do here. Sermon's going to get a ton of carries, and I think he'll actually prove, that he's the best running back, rookie running back. Kind of be like a Jonathan Taylor type vibe going on for him.
Gotcha.
All right, receiver 1. So who's going to be the best receiver coming out of this class in the NFL?
Pretty obvious, in my opinion. Jamar Chase, LSU.
Okay.
It's the connection, in my opinion. That's why I said it.
Okay, really?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I like Jamar. But he's a great receiver. I saw his, what's it called? At LSU, it's like, I don't know, rookie day or whatever.
Pro day.
Scouts come in. I mean, there were so many Bengal scouts there. They trust him. They love him.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, he's used to Burrow throwing to him.
You could tell they were going to pick him from February.
Oh yeah, I mean he was wearing gold, inside the suit.
He was wearing the
He was
Bengals.
wearing black and gold, or not black and gold, black and orange. So he knew it was going to be a Bengal. And yeah,
that's mine too. Receiver 1. The raw talent this man has, incredible. You talked about the connection. That national championship season, they connected for 22 touchdowns, Burrow and Chase.
Some quarterbacks get 22 touchdowns in a year.
Yeah, like literally, that's how good that duo was. Him, Chase, and Jefferson combined for 40. Jefferson had 18. Chase had 22. We saw what happened to Jefferson.
God.
Receiver 1.
First year, over Thielen.
That's ridiculous.
He took Stephon Diggs' spot
and just turned it around.
Yeah.
But I think the key here, is not connection. It's the Bengals' offense. The scheme they have of throwing 50 passes a game. And the first person Burrow is looking at is going to be Chase.
Yeah.
There's no question.
He's not going to play slot. He'll play outside. But
he's going to be the X.
If he's looking outside, it's Chase all day.
And then you got Higgins and Boyd as slot receivers. Boyd's played a slot receiver his entire career.
And we need him to go off. Yeah, fantasy. He goes off pretty much every week almost.
So consistent.
Whether it's touchdowns or receptions, that's what he's good at, catching the ball.
Exactly. And I feel like Chase is kind of that way too. The only thing that worries me is that O-line, but I feel like Burrow's going to look his way literally 60% of these plays. His first target's going to be Chase. You can throw it up to him. He's 6'2", 210.
Okay.
So,
if there's a small corner, you're good.
No, you're good. He'll body him for real. Jamar Chase is insane. We've known this from day 1 at LSU. And so that's why we both have him receiver 1 on the all-rookie offense. Receiver 2, Will.
Another AFC North receiver. Okay. You know him. Rashard Bateman.
Hey, okay.
I gotta show.
I don't like showing love to the Ravens that much, but I have to.
Okay,
Great pick
okay.
here. I feel like Lamar's gonna love this player.
He's huge.
Lamar hasn't seen this type of player in his career yet.
A guy that he can lob the ball up to in the end zone like that.
Has he? Like, have the Ravens ever had a receiver like that? I mean,
not
Des Bryant, but he's
he's washed.
He's stanky.
Yeah, he was not. Lamar came in. Who was his first year? Who do we have?
You had Snead, Willie Snead. You had did you have Crabtree?
We did his first year.
Yeah, but that was
no, we had Bolden.
Bolden, but I mean,
when he retired that year, so he was like that was the end.
So
of his
you haven't
career.
had a receiver like Bateman, and I really like this player. He had kind of a bad year this year. I don't want to say bad.
He was injured.
He's injured. Down here. But 2019, that whole Minnesota team was just
incredible. And we saw what happened to Tyler Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Brady's system now in Tampa Bay, and he's catching passes. So
good quarterback, good head coach, great old line. Really good offense, good defense.
They put him in a situation to succeed.
Yeah, that's what I like about a lot of these players.
Yeah.
If they're put in a good position,
they will succeed. They will succeed. They drafted him for a reason, right?
If they don't, they're a bust. It's simple as that.
It's really that simple. And I like Will knows he's appeared on my podcast before. I have a Ravens podcast. If you guys didn't know about that, I'll put the link in the description below if you want to check that out on Spotify. He's been on it before, but the first episode I ever did was talking about our draft picks.
You graded them,
and I gave Bateman an A+ because Lamar hasn't seen a receiver. Bateman's 6'3", Will. Like, he's huge.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a big body receiver.
Honestly.
Clean route runner, which is Ravens have not had since Steve Smith in, 2012.
That's, 9 years ago.
Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer, so that worked out pretty well. He's a clean route runner. That's what I love about him.
Hopefully the Ravens can develop him. That's my only worry.
And they also got Watkins, too.
Sammy Watkins. So, hopefully Watkins can, teach him, more.
Yeah, exactly. You got a vet there.
Got a vet.
So yeah, that was a good one. I have a really sleeper for mine. My receiver 2 is Rondale Moore, out of Purdue, for the Arizona Cardinals. I just really love how he fits into that scheme.
Yeah, air raid.
We saw him in college, when he wasn't because he was hurt a lot in college at Purdue. When he wasn't hurt, he was the most athletic player on the field.
Yeah,
by far. Right? I don't really think it was close. He was incredible at Purdue. Injuries kept catching up with him, right? But he fits this offense with Cliff Kingsbury, this air raid so well. Because they tried air raid at Purdue. They didn't have a quarterback that could perfect it.
Now they have
They have freaking Kyler. He'll be slinging the ball around for sure, right? I honestly...
And all the pressure's not on them because they have Nuke. They have Fitzgerald.
Kirk.
Yes, they have Kirk, Fitzgerald.
Yeah, if he signs back. If Larry signs back. But
when he's healthy, he can be insane. He's so athletic. He's 5'10" only. He's 175 pounds, but he's so ripped. He's insane. He jumps out of the gym. Murray at the quarterback, insanely loaded offense, and he could play
He can play everywhere.
He played the slot. He played running back.
Outside even.
He played the X. He was everywhere.
I think I like him at slot. But
He played kick returner too, by the way. Which probably in his rookie year might be where he will be.
Him or Kirk. I think I'd go with him.
Or Isabella. Isabella's fast, yeah.
I think he's probably the fastest.
Yeah, he's an athletic player. He ran well. He ran a 4.37.
Yeah.
So the man's he's fast. I think and again, situational wise, this was a phenomenal pick. He put him in a great situation in the offense.
Good scheme.
Receiver 3 Will.
Devontae Smith.
Okay.
I can't leave him out,
No, you cannot.
Best hands in the draft.
Okay.
By far.
Wow, okay.
He just jumps up and gets the ball. That's what I like about him. He just makes plays. Mac Jones just slings. Mac Jones honestly got carried.
He
kept it.
He had 2 top 15 receivers in the draft. So you're gonna get carried.
I'm excited to see this player. Probably the most out of the draft. One of.
That's again connection.
Yeah.
Hurts was at Bama when Smith was there.
How long? 2 years.
2 years with Smith.
2 years.
He was yeah. Smith was a freshman when Hurts was a freshman.
Did Smith get any playing time?
When he was a freshman?
Yeah.
Sophomore was when he really
Jumped, picked it up.
showed out. Sophomore year, he had that 2nd and 26. Took Valoa trying to go for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! That happened, so... That exploded his career.
Yeah, I like Devontae Smith. You can't leave him out.
No, you really can't. That's true.
I'm excited to see what he can do in the NFL at this level. I don't know. He's not the biggest player, but
We've seen it before. The Slim Reaper.
somebody pretty good. Devontae Smith.
I have Devontae as well. Again, we said you can't leave the man out.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't do it.
It'd be disrespect.
No, you can't. He's the cleanest route runner in the draft by far.
Yeah.
I mean, he just makes people fall. That's really not even fair. Kyle Hamilton, one of the best safeties in the country.
If we drafted top 10, I'd say first round next
First
year.
round next year for sure. Out of Notre Dame,
Probably one of the best safety. I'd
he
say.
could not guard Devontae
No.
Smith.
He struggled like big time.
Former Heisman winner. People forget to mention somehow, but it's whatever.
Yeah, he won the Heisman as a receiver.
Like
Come on.
people don't even. Okay, it's fine. He's sense of toughness to this team. Eagles receivers and toughness.
No.
Those are antonyms. They don't go together very well. They get injured every 5 seconds. All right. Devontae, despite being 5'9", 165, has not gotten injured in his collegiate career.
He's a brick.
Besides the
Not tackling him.
I mean, tweaked his ankle, I guess. But like,
I mean, that's not big.
that's not like he's so like he's a lot more healthier than Smith, right? Eagles play a lot of great defenses. I think that's why I didn't put him at 2. It's gonna be hard for him to be consistent, especially playing the football team and the Giants twice a year.
And Cowboys, I mean, they have a.
When Bradbury's over top of you, or Logan Ryan's their second best corner for the Giants. When he's over top of you, maybe Devontae will. Because remember, he hasn't played an NFL corner yet, so.
I'm excited to see them.
Yeah, I am, especially with Hurts.
Week 1, he's gonna go off though. Play Atlanta.
Yeah, great chemistry with Hurts.
Guaranteed.
I like it. All right, tight end, maybe the most obvious thing on here, Will.
Kelpich.
It's not even close.
That's all we gotta say. Pretty obvious. He's the best receiver.
I mean,
Honestly,
6'5",
he might go out and play receiver.
4'4".
Might go out and play receiver as well. We'll see.
6'5", 4'40".
Yeah.
Holy Christ! What else can you say?
It's like that.
I mean, yeah. I don't think he's just gonna be the best tight end. Well, we know that.
We know that.
He's the best. I think he's the best offensive rookie this year. I told Will he's gonna be the offensive rookie of the year. And I honestly, absolute freak, speed, strength, natural athleticism. That's like the holy trinity
Yeah, that's a tight end.
in football. And as a tight end, like who the hell has that? Kelsey,
Look at Kelsey.
Waller.
Look at those. And if Kittle's healthy, him.
Well,
And they're all
look
top
at those guys. Like those are literally the top 3 tight ends in football. Which I think Waller's top. I think Waller and Kelsey are the top 2. That's Kittle just been hurt too much for me to say anything. But Matt Ryan is throwing the ball too. Remember that. The shotgun quarterback leads the NFL in passing yards per game since 2016, and completions.
And they don't have Julio, so they'll have
He's
to
taking
depend
over
on
that
him.
spot.
They're gonna need to depend on him.
Ridley will take over receiver 1, and Pitts will be receiver 2 / tight end 1
Yeah.
in Atlanta. All right, this is the most interesting part. We're doing the entire offensive line here.
All 5.
Left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle. So we're doing the entire offensive line. We're just going to start with left tackle, left guard, center, etc. Just go down the line. Will, your left tackle for 2021.
Sean Slater.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
I mean, this guy's a mauler. He will literally put you on
95
your ass.
PFF grade.
Put you on your ass.
Yep.
I don't think an end's gonna get by him in the future. Like,
I mean, he played the Big Ten.
playing the Big Ten, that's pretty good competition. I mean, still a big step up.
Yeah.
NFL.
True.
But I think, I mean, he'll struggle a little bit this year, but he'll be a beast. He's gonna day one. He'll fit him right in. He'll start.
Especially in Chargers organization.
Good head coach. Good offense. Really good offense.
Mm-hmm. Great offense. And me and you are just on today because left tackle I have Sean Slater.
There you go.
He's not even close. I
It's
mean,
not close.
I have a lot of faith in the Chargers. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I have a lot of faith in the Chargers.
You like that team?
They're a playoff team. And one of the reasons is because they drafted this guy. Like, that upgraded their O-line so much. It's actually incredible how much that upgraded their O-line.
Yeah.
And I think he can be compared to Sewell as one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. He'll fit right in with this offense. They're giving him a chance to fit right in. I guarantee you will. So, Rashawn Slater. All right, I guarantee we will not have the same guy for left guard. If this is, we have the same guy 4 times in a row. We haven't even seen each other's list yet, guys.
Yeah.
All right, left guard, you got.
All right, I don't know if this guy's a left guard or right guard.
Doesn't matter if he's a guard, it's fine.
He went to BYU.
Oh, okay.
This guy, I watched him in this UCF game. I watched him in the
film last
Coastal
night,
game.
Will?
I watched him film Aaron Banks.
I love that. That's a great pick.
This guy.
Who did he get drafted to again?
He got Raiders.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I know he's chubby. Okay.
Okay, yeah. He's not as fast.
He's a bowling ball.
Okay.
But like, no one wants to get blocked by him. I mean, who?
Especially interior.
Interior. He's there. Like no one's gonna want to. He's only 6'3", but he's like 300, like 295 or something like that. Like, he's a big guy.
Beast.
No one wants to tackle him. Or no
Block
one
for.
wants
I mean, Zach Wilson got sacked minimal amount of times because of this man.
Yeah.
He only got sacked twice. The whole year.
How many games? 12,
13. A whole year, well, twice.
I don't think he didn't allow a sack either. So, I love him. Sleeper pick. Aaron Banks, BYU.
That's a great
for
pick.
Round 3.
I love it. I was trying to go. I wanted to go Vera Tucker, but I didn't end up going just because he's on the Jets. Left guard Wyatt Davis, out of Ohio State.
Okay.
Drafted as a Vikings in
like that
third. I think he was one of the most people talked about him as being a top 5 pick once at Ohio State when he came in there as a freshman.
Top 5.
That's how hyped he was.
Talent's there.
Ever since 2019, he was one of the most consistent offensive guards in college football. His entire career, great interior offensive lineman, and he blocked for Dobbins, Master Teague, Trey Sermon. You know the list.
Master Teague, he'll be drafted next year.
Mm-hmm. He knows what he's doing.
He's blocked for 3 NFL running backs.
Exactly.
But potentially 1. Master Teague, I think. Okay.
He's blocked for 2, potentially 3.
Yes.
I mean, and now he's blocking for Cook.
That's gonna be fun.
They made an upgrade to that O-line in Minnesota because they needed to. Mm-hmm. Cousins got sacked 7th most times last year out of any quarterback. Protect him. Elite running backs. He knows what it takes. Cook in the backfield. A chance for another elite blocking season like he always does. Yeah, I mean, Wyatt Davis at left guard, man. Center. Pretty obvious pick, I would say. Will?
Really?
I think it's obvious.
Mine's kind of a sleeper.
Really?
I don't know if he's a sleeper. The top 2 centers. I want Creed Humphrey.
Okay. Gotcha.
I just like the system.
Where did he get drafted to?
Kansas City. That's why I want them.
Gotcha.
Patrick Mahomes is going to teach him a bunch, that old line. Who did they pick up? Oh my god, who did they pick up from the Patriots? The old lineman. Chiefs got him.
I don't know.
Joe Tooney.
Yeah. And they got Orlando Brown.
Yeah. That's why I like them. They're going to...
That's a brick wall.
Exactly. A brick wall right there, right side brick wall. There you go, Creed Humphrey.
Yeah.
I think...
He was insane at OU, too. I mean, he blocked for Kyler and Hurts.
Yeah. He's a beast. Mahomes is going to love him. I'm guessing you have...
I have the other top 2 center. I have Landon Dickerson. He was the best center in college football last year. Can't tell me anything else. Creed was 2, obviously. Those were the top 2. Not even close.
Dickinson, like this guy.
It's Dickerson, it's Humphrey, and there's a line. Huge gap.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles' offense can be elite.
If they want
Because
to.
I just need you to clear Kelsey out of the center position and put Dickerson in there.
That's my problem. That's why I didn't.
This is what I said. I said Hurts finally has some experience as QB. Sanders, he's back. He's healthy. The Eagles receivers, they've had a chance to heal. They're healthy. They drafted Devontae. Their offensive line needs to show up for this offense to be good. Because they can actually win this division. This division's up for grabs every single year.
I mean, it will be for the next... probably forever.
Oh, yeah. It's the NFC East, I mean.
Yeah.
But Dickerson was the best center in football. Kelsey's their center. I don't feel like he's going to last as their center. They're either going to move him for Dickerson.
Or trade him.
Or trade him. Or he's going to get injured because he's 40 years old.
He's like 30. I think he's 37.
You need to... Jason Kelsey, his prime is over. He's
it was 5 years ago.
Exponentially declining right now.
Hopefully.
So get him out of there, put Dickerson in the spot, and he will be a phenomenal fit.
If so, that offense will
again
improve by a lot.
Experience. He's blocked for Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
He's blocked for Hurts. He knows what he's doing.
Connection's a big part about
this draft.
It is.
Right guard.
So I don't like the system, but I like the player.
Okay.
Najee Tucker.
There it is. Okay. I expected that.
I don't like the system.
Okay.
I like the player. The Jets draft. The Jets. This is how I know they love him. They traded up
To 14 to get him.
They passed Najee Harris, who they were looking at to pick this guy.
That's how you know.
That's how I know they really like him, and that's how I know he's going to start day one. You don't trade up for an lineman to not start him in the first round.
True.
I mean, that's my opinion. I don't like the Jets team that much. In fact, I think it's one of the worst.
Who does?
Teams.
I mean,
but I think their head coach, Robert
he
Saleh,
loves Salah. Yeah, Salah's great.
The culture there, that organization. Tucker's going to be a beast at right guard.
Yeah, Even in the Jets organization.
Him and Becton. I think Becton's left side. I think they put him maybe left guard.
Okay.
I mean, that left side.
Load that side. Then have Carter.
Not a horrible team.
No, not horrible at all. My right guard, I had to put a Ravens player in here. I'm sorry. I couldn't put Bateman because I don't know how he fits in, but I put Ben Cleveland at right guard here.
He can play tackle too.
Yeah, he's a freak of nature. The thing is with me, he was already participating in a run-heavy offense when he was at Georgia. Ground and pound, baby. And it's the same thing in Baltimore. So,
Even with a quarterback.
they run the ball more than half their plays. The pulling guard, that was his move. Because he's 6'6", 330. And he runs a 4.8. As a 330-pound lineman, he runs a 4.8 40. Like, the man's a freak of nature. Okay? Georgia just produces O-linemen. I can talk about Georgia's O-linemen forever, but we're fine.
6'6", 330.
4.8 40.
Like, he's gonna be so good in pulling.
Yeah, the pulling guard, because you
Like-
have to be speedy for that.
Yeah, you can't be some chubby.
So on the sweeps to Dobbins, Edwards, and the QB draws with Lamar,
Mhm.
somebody's going to succeed. Our guards were too slow. Now we have Zeitler in Cleveland. So I love Cleveland, what he brings to the Ravens offense. I think these guys will be a little more apparent now that Lamar has a decent offensive line. Because when Stanley was hurt and Brown was just like being a little ass about trades, they didn't really have anybody there. So, all right, he's perfect balance for Baltimore. He's going to play that guard position well. Right tackle. This is another guy. I'm not going to name my guy, but this is another guy that was put in a terrible situation, but I just love the player. So, Will, who's yours?
I love this player. The Steelers passed on him. Pissed me off. Sam Cosmi.
Oh, wow.
Sleeper.
Wow. Okay.
I love this guy.
At Texas. I like that.
6'6", 324.
There it is.
So, almost, basically same.
Similar to Cleveland. Similar to
I
Set.
think Cleveland's a little stronger and bulkier. But I think Sam Cosmi, I mean, no one's getting by him.
He's outside, too, so you gotta have good footwork.
Yeah.
Speedy for that.
His footwork's great, though.
Okay.
You know, he's really good footwork, good with hands.
I mean, I watched that. I was doing stats for that Texas-Colorado bowl game, and Colorado had no pressure on him whatsoever.
Right side, no pressure. Yeah. I mean,
Sam?
no one's getting by him. He's 6'6". Unless there's an end that's 6'7", which, I mean, that's kind of rare in the NFL nowadays. But
You're not finding. Yeah.
I mean, he's such a good player. Steelers should have picked him. They didn't. Piss me off. But I like the player a lot.
Okay.
Sam Cosmi out of Texas.
I like it. This is a player that was put in a terrible situation, but I just love him so much. He's such a god. N.A. Sewell, right tackle for Detroit.
That's my honorable mention.
So here's the like.
Penny Sewell.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Because I don't like.
I don't hate the situation in
That's
Detroit.
why.
However,
They're gonna mess it up somehow.
every year, like
No.
Benton, when the Jets like 1-15, this man was still an All-Pro. Like not all Pro, all rookie.
Yeah.
When the Jets were like 3-14 or 4-13. I mean, not like 4-12 or 3-13. You know what I mean? So he's the best. I have to put him up there because he's the best offensive line prospect we've ever seen, or that I have been alive to see.
Yeah, we haven't seen. I mean, that many. I've been watching football for like.
My entire life, basically.
Yeah, but like, when have you like seriously started watching it?
I was like 5, maybe, or 6.
Yeah. That's when I was like 8.
Technically, it's like
About 5 years, 6
Mhm.
years.
yeah, I've been watching.
This
for,
is the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's the best offensive line I've ever seen. He's given up 1 sack his entire collegiate career. He played all 4 years. Okay. The only problem is the offense he's blocking for is awful. But I have to give him credit because of the raw talent. Well, I mean, running with Swift will be fine.
That'll be fun for him.
Well, it's blocked for DeAndre and carry on.
But they don't have a good wide receiver.
I mean, Goff's terrible. The wide receiver core, they only have Hawkinson there because they let Jones and Galladay walk. They have like
They had to. They
they
don't
have-
have money.
they have Cephas, I guess. I mean,
Yeah. Quintez Cephas, but he's second year.
whatever. Situation he's put in is awful. I feel bad for the man, but at the same time, raw
He'll
raw
make him
talent
better.
will win him this
We'll
award.
make him better.
All right, we're done. Will, your offense, top to bottom. Go quarterback, O-line, and then the skill players.
Trevor Lawrence. Quarterback, left tackle, Sean Slater. Left guard, Aaron Banks. Center, Creed Humphrey. Right tackle, Elijah Vera Tucker. Right guard, Elijah Vera Tucker. Right tackle, Sam Cosby. Running backs, Devonta Williams. Honorable mention, Najee Harris and Trey Sermon.
Okay.
Wide receiver 1, Jamar Chase. Wide receiver 2, Rashad Bateman. Wide receiver 3, Devontae Smith. That's my team.
Tight end Pitts.
Tight end Pitts.
Gotcha. Mine is quarterback Trevor Lawrence, left tackle Rashawn Slater, left guard Wyatt Davis, center Landon Dickerson, right guard Ben Cleveland, right tackle Penei Sewell, running back Trey Sermon, Michael Carter, receiver Jamar Chase, receiver 2 Rondell Moore, receiver 3 Devontae, and tight end Kyle Pitts. Stack teams, defense coming up next. Will, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Having me. Make sure to tune in next week.
Yep. All rookie defense. You guys, there's going to be some questionable decisions, but I guarantee you guys will like it. Have a great day. Peace out. I think you got it. I cut it out. It doesn't really matter anyway. But I think you did.